This is Padres.
It's my time to ride out. It's my time. It's my time to ride it out. It's your time. Oh.
The things that I want to talk about today, I feel like you can roast me a lot, but we not going to do that, okay? This is not a roast Melissa episode, okay? We're going to talk about body hair. Gonna talk about
Body hair.
Gonna talk
You're gonna be
about
shocked.
all the good things and all the bad things. What?
You're gonna be shocked.
Body hair. I'm gonna be shocked?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
You'll see.
You already have something planned?
Well, I think I know what you're gonna ask me if you'd say body hair.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, when did you first realize you had... I mean, we come from
Hairy families?
hairy families.
This is why I said you're gonna be shocked, because I was not a hairy child.
I was thinking that. When I was thinking about this topic, I was thinking about the pictures that I've seen of you when you were a kid, and you looked hairless, except for on your head, obviously.
I was a naked mole rat. It wasn't until high
That's
school
so crazy.
that I started getting hair. Like when I started going
That
through
was not me.
when I started going through puberty, and I
Really?
went through puberty late.
What
I didn't
age?
have like a real puberty growth spurt until like freshman, sophomore year of high school. I was tiny.
Really? You didn't have hair until freshman or sophomore year of high school?
Yeah, like body hair. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Even
Mm-hmm.
like on your arms and...
I mean, of course I had hair on my arms. I'm
But
Mexican.
like not a lot? Wait, let me see right now. I forgot. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Mexican. Arm hair is a Mexican trait, I believe.
It's not just...
But no, like in high school is when I started getting my little happy trail. I had like a lot of hair on my lower back. Like
feel so
right,
much hairier
right
than you.
here, like a patch of hair, like that was
Yeah.
there. Like I started growing that, but not very like thick and foresty like it is now. but
What did
but
Zuli used to
I had
call
a
it?
cute little happy trail, you know, like a little.
Zuli
you know.
calls that something, doesn't she?
Well, I don't know.
Yes,
Most
you do
likely.
know.
But then I had like a little bit of chest hair, like tiny little like hairs, not anything crazy.
Freshman or sophomore year?
Huh?
Freshman and sophomore year? It
Yeah,
was like that?
yeah. And there's like pictures where like
There's
you can
evidence.
see there's evidence of it, like just a little bit of hair, nothing crazy. It wasn't until like the last 5 or 6 years I've just been getting so much hairier.
What? That is not true. The last
Yeah.
5 or 6 years,
Yeah,
David.
my
Oh,
back
stop.
is like the front.
You have been hairy
just
since
as hairy
I've
as the front of my
known
body
you,
now.
Bud. It's been a
But
while.
not like this.
What parts of your body are you referring
My
to?
back
Okay, there's a little more on your
and my
back.
front too. I'm becoming a full-on gorilla.
That's not a bad thing.
No,
I
I know
like it.
you like it, but I don't like my back hair. But I'm also not gonna get it waxed. Do you remember
So
when I
then-
used to shave it?
Yeah,
That's
it's
not
a lot
fun.
of
It
work.
feels weird
Why did you do that?
because I don't like back hair. I don't like my back hair. That's probably
Who is seeing your back?
when I go to the pool with the kids or something.
Oh, you
like,
don't have that much back hair.
are you kidding me?
I think
I'm
it's
starting to grow a
in your
sweater.
head.
Start so
No.
just an all-time sweater. I'm starting
No,
to grow.
Mine's kind of sad. I can't believe yours was, you didn't realize it until freshman or sophomore year of high school. I first realized that I first noticed my body hair in first grade. Because I'm truly hairy. And so is most of my sisters, not all of my sisters. But I was on the carpet, innocently listening to my teacher during story time in first grade.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the end of the story, and all of a sudden, this little boy in front of the whole class just asks me, like out loud, "Why do you have hair in between your eyebrows?" Like a unibrow. And I had never noticed it before he said it. Like, I had never looked at myself in the mirror and thought, oh, there's hair in between my eyebrows. I have a unibrow. And let me just explain, like, it wasn't like a true unibrow. It was like
Just a little peach fuzz.
yeah.
You know, that you could see.
I mean, there was hair. If you looked really close, you could see it. But it wasn't like super noticeable. But I don't know. He was close to me in story time, so he saw it. And
well, was he like just being, you know?
he was just being observant. He was a
yeah,
little
it wasn't
kid.
being mean, right?
It felt mean at the time to me. I was like heartbroken that he pointed it out
How
because
dare you point it out?
when you're a kid, you don't want to like be like different, I guess, than everybody else.
I guess just the way he questioned it.
Yeah, and my
was-
teacher did not help me out.
No.
I mean, I think she was trying to make it seem like it was okay, but she kind of made it worse. And she was like, oh, yes, that's called a unibrow. She's
She
like,
gave
my
it a name.
brother has it. I'm like, why did you just say that?
Couldn't you make her a sister?
Oh,
Why'd you have to
I
say
know,
brother?
right?
You just made it up to make me feel
I know.
better?
Did you just like move on to the next story? Why did we even have to address that? But so yeah, first grade was when I like noticed it. And I was a hairy kid. I had hair when I was like in middle school too, like on my arms.
Well,
I had some peach fuzz right here. My uncle one time called me. Do you know what I'm about to say?
yeah.
What?
A vanilla gorilla.
I was like, no. Because I
It
did
was
really
blonde.
I had really like thick hair on my arms. I mean, did I have hair on my arms when we met? Mm-hmm. I did? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I do remember that. And you loved me anyway. But it was blonde, you know? Everybody's hairy in my family. But it was blonde. So he's like, oh, you're like a vanilla gorilla. And I was just like, I'm leaving now.
Yeah. Well, like, your dad was very hairy, right? I mean,
Yeah,
he's...
way hairier than you. That's why I think, like, you're not that hairy to me. Because he truly had, like, a sweater on him. Like, that's how much hair he had. Like a forest. So you're not that hairy to me. But I grew up with the peach fuzz.
Mm-hmm.
Like, me and all my sisters would dye that shit.
My sister
Bleach
could-
it.
My sister could grow a nice bigote.
Yeah.
She's gonna kill me.
No, I'm pretty
She
sure
could.
90% of women do.
Yeah. Well, I think. How do you feel? Do you think it's better to have more hair than less hair, like as a woman? Because
Yes.
like, I remember like my mom.
I mean, in my opinion,
My mom
I would
didn't have
prefer-
eyebrows. Like, she had tweezed them so much.
Yeah, but that was because it was the style to tweeze them. And then if you over tweeze them,
Oh, she over tweezed the shit out of them. But like, even then, even before that, I don't think she had. Oh, I don't know. Oh, she had probably nice. Yeah.
your
Thin-
mom had a lot of hair.
Yeah. She just over tweezed them.
Yeah, but on her head.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my mom.
Your
mom's-
mom had enough hair on her head, and so does Zuli,
Yeah.
and probably you if you grew it out too, for
Mm-hmm.
like 5 wigs. It is a blessing. I would much rather have that.
And Benny has it too. Benny's really lucky.
Yeah.
He's got.
Our kids are going to inherit the hair for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Are you gonna talk to Cece about it? Like when she gets a little bit older, like how do you feel having a little girl who comes from 2 hairy parents? You know, like you said, you don't want her to, or you went through.
Oh, like how do I?
Yeah, how do you make her feel okay about it?
I think about this a lot. So right now, I don't bring it up
I know,
unless
'cause she doesn't
brings
notice it,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, she's not bothered by it. You know what though? I talked to her, and I just told her that everybody has hair. It was like mommy has hair, daddy has hair. Every human has hair.
It's natural.
Yeah, and like it's okay. I am a little worried because I don't want her to feel bad about it like I did growing up. Like I was really self-conscious about it. I felt really pressured to get rid of all of my hair all the time.
Yeah.
And I know that she might at some point want to. So I'm kind of trying to be honest, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Right now,
Like
my
if she
plan...
would want to like microblade it off, would you let
Oh,
her?
not right now, no.
No, not right now as a kid, but like as a teenager. If it makes her feel better.
So my first plan of action is just to get her to be okay with it and accept it. Like that would be the best, I think. But when she gets older, if she decides that she wants to get rid of it, I'm okay with it too. I don't have a problem with people keeping their hair or getting rid of it. I know that like society kind of pressures people to look a certain way, and like, women
should be hairless.
right,
Yeah.
like women need to be hairless, and I feel like I have some of that like in my head too. You know, like I was obviously influenced by society, and that's why I still feel a little insecure about my hair. I mean, I shave my arms. You know, like I used to wax, but that's too expensive. Like, and you know, I wax my lip. I do my sideburns, like my eyebrows, and like more power to the women that like want to keep all that. But like I just personally feel more comfortable with it off.
No.
You know? And I have no issues with women that want to keep their hair. Like I know I have friends that like don't even shave their armpits. Like, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I think I get frustrated when people like start judging other people for what they choose to do with their own hair. It's okay. Whether you keep it or not, it's up to that person, you know?
It's not really affecting you, so just let it go.
Right.
Yeah.
People groom themselves different ways. Like, you don't want to shave your armpits? That's fine. You still tweeze your eyebrows. You know, everyone alters their
Could use a nice trim up
appearance
down there.
sometimes. Huh?
I could use a nice trim up in the armpits. Actually.
You do that?
I mean, I used to because I got
You used to trim it?
cut it with scissors.
Did it get that long?
Huh? Yeah, because I would close my arms and there'd be hair sticking out.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's uncomfortable?
Yeah, you know me and my armpit
Did you
thing.
ever shave it?
No, fucking.
Why
no.
not?
Because I like shaving my back and feeling the feeling like it on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I think it would make me super uncomfortable, like feeling that shaved feeling in my armpits. You've done it for so long, right? Shave your armpits that
Yeah.
it just feels normal to you, right? If I were to shave my armpits, I've had hair in my armpits forever. If I were to shave
That's
it,
a good April Fool's joke. I'm gonna do it to you.
shave my armpits,
Yeah.
I would wake up unless you did it like while I'm in REM. You know, like I've slept through an earthquake.
Yeah.
Like literally
That might
slept
be
through an
good.
earthquake.
Maybe I'll just.
It didn't believe my brothers until the aftershock.
Yeah.
Like I'm a deep sleeper, so you'd have to do it. Now, why am I giving you advice?
I wonder if you'll get hair in your ears when you get older.
Probably.
If you'll be one of those.
I don't know. I feel like
Oh, that's what I do too. I trim my nose hairs.
your hair
I'm
people.
so hairy.
Like I feel like they have it young. Like I
What?
don't have any hair in my ear.
Really? I don't
Yeah.
think so. That's what happens when you get old.
Do you remember how hairy Benny is? Like the
Oh.
outside of his ears were
Wait,
when he was
who?
born. Benny.
Cece too.
I know, but Benny, especially because he had really dark hair, like dark black
Yeah.
hair.
Well, babies are like in the womb. They are supposed to have a lot of hair like that, but they're supposed to shed it before they're born. I think. I'm pretty sure.
Our kids came
Some
out.
kids don't shed it before they're born,
Yeah.
and our kids were hairy.
Do you remember when Cece started shedding her hair? When she started
on her
on her head.
Yeah.
It was so cute because she came out with such a big
No, Benny's
head.
was worse.
Yeah, I know, but it was just cute. Like I don't know why you remember Cece's, like, you know, big head of hair more than Benny's.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, seeing it start to fall out and just shed was shocking to me because I know you had warned me that it was gonna happen,
Yeah.
but actually seeing it,
She went bald for a while.
yeah,
Comes
So-
back.
yeah.
Benny's was funny because it was like receding back.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Cece just lost all of it the same
And our
time.
kids grow hair so fast too.
I know. So expensive
So
for haircuts.
fast. Like Benny's first haircut was at how many months?
6 months.
6 months old because he already had a huge head of hair. Like seeing some children that are 3, 4 years old and they still can't grow their hair is still super short. Mm-hmm. Like it's cute when the parents are like, "Oh, I'm trying to grow out their hair," and it's just like this barely like little, bit of hair, and then they look at our kids and Benny's hair is down to here and he's a year old, you know.
So did you feel self-conscious about any of your hair when you were younger?
In high school, the back patch of my hair, yeah, like on my
But it
lower
wa-
back.
It wasn't even that much in high school, was it?
I mean, like junior, senior year, yeah, like I started getting hairier. Like
And you felt
that
self-conscious
back
about it?
patch for some reason was like the first thing that grew.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, I remember one kid calling it my back bush.
Oh,
Yeah.
kids are so terrible.
Oh, it was
High school was terrible.
Yeah, but I laughed at it because he had one too, so I told him to shut
Oh.
up. Like, you're growing
Then
your
that's fine.
back bush too. Yeah. You know, because you'd have to go to the locker room and change for gym class. So you'd take off your shirt and, boys are like, we're not looking at other boys. We're looking at each other. Not in a, like...
That's not something I think you want to admit.
No, but it's, like, not in a sexual way, but, like, you're...
It's hard not to see people.
It's hard not to see people, and you're also curious, like, what other kids look like. It sounds terrible because, teenagers are so hard on it themselves. Like, you want to seem normal. So you look at other kids to see if, you're
the same.
different or the same,
That's so sad.
Yeah, even like boys don't admit it. They won't admit it. Their insecurities. But boys they definitely have insecurities.
Yeah.
It's just,
Benny's gonna probably be hairier than you, I think.
oh yeah.
I mean, he's already.
Yeah, he's got a hairy back.
Yeah.
I have to talk to him about that, just tell him that,
I think all parents should talk to their kids about hair
yeah.
and
It's a
how
big
it's
thing.
normal. Like, don't make fun of other kids that have hair.
Don't make
it's
fun of
okay.
kids at all, but yeah,
know.
like,
We should embrace differences. I think it's important that parents talk to their kids and that it's okay
to be
for
different.
kids to look differently and that it's not okay to make people feel bad about being different.
Yeah.
I wish we talked more about that when I was younger.
Yeah. I feel the same way, and being, Mexican, the Mexican culture, you don't talk. You don't go to therapy, you don't talk to your parents about anything, right? Like, things are very kept in privately to yourself, your feelings and stuff. And also, Mexican culture is like, bullying is normal, right?
Bullying? What
Yes.
do you mean?
Teasing,
Oh, okay.
right? I guess not bullying. Teasing is normal. It's a part of our culture. We tease each other a lot.
Yeah. I remember that having to get used to that.
Yeah, we tease
When
each other
I
a
first
lot.
started
We
dating.
mean it. We mean well, but we bust each other's chops a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. It kind of in a way helps you desensitize your insecurities, you know? It helps you just
Do you think that's
deal
a
with
good
it.
thing, though?
No, it's not. I don't think that it's the most positive thing because some kids, no matter how much they get teased by their parents or friends or siblings or, you know, just relatives, it can still, each person handles it differently.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think it depends on the person. Do you think you handled it all right? Like, it didn't make you feel bad?
No,
Yeah.
no. I laughed. It helped
You
me.
know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, like, when I first started dating you, I know what you're talking about because,
Yeah, like how Julie makes fun of me for not being able to speak Spanish.
yeah,
All the time. But I'm like, I'm
you do.
pretty much fluent.
Pretty much.
Sure, there's words where I'm like, oh, how do you say that in Spanish? Stop asking me. I don't know.
No, but I
But-
remember when I first started dating you, and like Zuli and your mom would roast me all the time. But it was funny.
Yeah,
Like,
they do it out
It
of.
was unexpected, but I got used to it, and I never felt bad about it because of the way they did it. It didn't
They say
feel
it jokingly. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't feel like bullying to me. Like,
Yeah.
I was definitely bullied growing up for my body hair, and that definitely made me feel bad. But for some reason, when they would do it, like, it was funny. Maybe because they would also make fun of themselves.
Yeah.
You know what
and
I
they make it
mean?
into a joke. You know, they're not doing
Yeah.
maliciously. Like, I
They-
think
they'd
that
be
is
making
a
fun
good.
of me while they're waxing their lips.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
okay,
think-
well, worry about your lip.
Yeah, I think that's like the good thing about it. You know, that it's done in a joking manner, which makes you take it differently, which makes you maybe internally, you know, process it differently when kids are mean to you about it. You know,
Yeah, but I do think it depends on
Like,
the kid.
whatever,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know if Cece would be able to
no,
handle that.
Cece's a little more sensitive.
Yeah, she is. Do you feel more confident about your body hair and your body in general now?
No,
You don't? Since high school?
no, I told you I'm still very insecure about my back hair. I don't like it.
Not even a little bit?
Not even a little bit. I hate it.
Babe, I love your hair. I think the hairier you
That's
get,
cool.
the better.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
it's a fetish. I don't know. Maybe I'm realizing a
It's
fetish.
primal. You want me to be
I don't
like
know,
a
I'm into
caveman
it.
Harry?
Huh?
Want me to be a your you want to be you want me to be
I
like
don't think you're that hairy.
I just don't like it.
I mean, I think you're
know
hairy.
I know it's weird. I've never been teased about my back hair. It's just I don't like it. I don't like
Is it just your back hair?
Yeah, I don't care about the front of my hair. My front hair. I want to be like Hugh Jackman Wolverine Harry, you know? Jacked, hairy in the
Okay.
front. But there's
Being
no hair
jacked
on.
is not part of it. Okay. Let's transition into the last segment.
Let's do it.
Trash or treasure. Okay, I will be reading some quotes. We will say if it is trash or treasure, meaning if you agree with the quote or not, and then we will explain ourselves. Sound good?
Got it.
Okay. Confidence is the sexiest thing a person can wear. 1, 2, 3. Treasure. Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah. It's,
I agree with that.
If you exude confidence, no matter who
No
you
matter
are,
how much of a slob kebab you are,
I really
if you
admire.
are confident with your slobbiness, I'm down with that.
Also, I really admire people that are like true to themselves and their style. You know, we have
True.
people that we know who dress differently and are confident in how they dress, you know, and other people might think that that's strange or that's different or that's, you know, not normal, but they don't care. It makes them feel good,
True.
you know. Go goth people.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, it's true. I never ever like thought of anybody gothic, you know, in high school as a, you know, I had never felt like or not felt.
What did you feel like, David?
I never not felt, but I would never tease them for their style, you know.
Good.
And I never did. And I would never like talk behind their backs like, oh, they dress really weird.
Well,
What the hell?
good.
And I'm like, it's cool, like good for you that you feel
You
comfortable enough to
admire
do.
that they can be themselves.
Yeah, I really admire that they don't, you know.
Conform.
Yeah, thank you for.
Yeah.
That's exactly the word I was looking for. They don't conform to societal standards, you know,
Yeah.
and fashion trends. They dress the way they want to dress, you know.
Confidence comes from your attitude.
Yeah,
And you got that.
yeah.
You got it, babe. You were like that since the first time I met you. It was one of the things that attracted me to you. You were super confident. What about me?
What?
What about me?
What about
Are you kidding me?
you? I think you are confident in yourself, and I love it when you feel good. It exudes.
Do you find it more attractive?
When you're confident in how you look?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I think that when you feel really confident in how you look and yeah, when you're confident in how you look,
Do you not have a lot of words in your brain
you're
right now?
more, you know, touchy-feely with me.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is nice. I like it when you're confident in how you look.
Yeah, I gotta work on that.
You just seem very
What?
happy. You know, I love it when you're happy.
True, true.
I don't like it when you're sad.
Thank you. Okay, that about wraps it up for this episode. Thank you, everybody, for chatting with us. See you next time. Hey guys, that ending really sucked. That was filmed like last Sunday, so I've got about a week more of experience now, which, you know, pretty much makes me a professional at ending podcasts at this point. So I'm just going to add a little something to fluff it up. But anyway, besides saying goodbye, please like and subscribe and leave a comment to let us know what you thought about the episode. We really appreciate you guys listening and hope you'll come back next Tuesday. Bye!